Hello everybody, I'm Cann from Hate Me Gaming, and I'm here to show you some quick tips and tricks for surviving 7 days to die. Well, this is 7 days to die. There's a lot of guides out about how to start your first base, how to survive your first night and stuff. This is going to be nothing like those guides. This is a guide for once you've survived 7 or 8 nights and you've set up your permanent base and are looking for somewhere to nest down permanently, start gathering your resources and building stuff. As you can see, I'm at my base right now. That is an in-progress farm, walled, protected, because fucking I keep getting deer running through my crops, ripping them all up. The odd zombie falls in them, fucks them up too. This here is a sniper lookout post for when and or if I ever decide to open this up for PvP. It'd be nice to sit up here with a sniper rifle, shoot some motherfuckers as they're trying to take me down. So if I keep walking down here, I will take you to my actual base. No using this against me if I do make this PvP, obviously. But yeah, this is the troll bridge. This is my bridge. Just a quick thing, a situational thing. I built my base here for a really good reason. If I just bring up the map. As you can see, I'm right in between the desert, so I can collect sand easily to make glass for glass jars and such. And just above, I've got, is it called Derpsville? Somethingville. But anyway, it's a really good spot for looting, and if you've played the game at all, you know that this is one of the main places for getting your materials. So, I built my base here, this bridge on a river. I'm right smack dab in between the two, I'm pretty close to all the resource areas, and it's far enough away from any big spawn points so I don't get completely run down by zombies. At the moment, my base is quite modest, really. One thing I will say, though, is I've built it underground. Now, anybody who's survived a couple of days will be able to tell you that above ground isn't always good. Above ground can be deadly. The zombies have got a nasty knack of knocking your building down and completely ruining your base. All your hard work, all your hard building, gone in an instant. So if you build underground, stone has wonderful structural integrity. You ain't got to worry too much about putting up support and stuff. And luckily, building it under a bridge, I've got massive metal supports to keep myself nice and secure in this bit, this was the extent of my base to begin with. But now, as you can see, I have huge corridors. Let me just show you this one. This one's a work in progress. It's a huge corridor leading up to what will be my main storage room. All these walls are going to be lined with safes and house all my guns, I suppose, my food. And up here is actually going to be blocked off from this point here. You won't be able to see it, it'll just be a brick wall. But up here will be where I keep my main stockpile of stuff, you know. So if I do open it up to PvP, they somehow get into my base, ransack the shit out of it, rob all my saves. I will still be able to come back to my base once they've gone, if they go, and I'll have a good starting lot of resources to just keep pick myself back up, get straight back into the game. Alright, I'll take you down the other corridor now. Now I get straight into the tips to surviving after 8 days. The long corridors are long for a reason. The zombies, when they're attacking your base during the night, they're above ground, which has obviously got trees in the way, shrubbery in the way, and uneven ground. But one of the mechanics of the zombies games, they will naturally converge on the position you are on the map. So as you can see, if you look at the map in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see that this is quite a fair way away from my entrance. And I can travel up these corridors rather quickly. Drink some water. Yeah, I can travel up these corridors rather quickly, and the zombies will not be able to travel as quickly as me. So, if I'm at this end of the base, to do a little bit of digging, or to put some stuff in my box, the zombies have to run all the way across the above ground to get to this point. Once I put my stuff away, I want to go and do some mining, so what I do is I run back down this hallway. Maybe I don't move that quick down them. I wish I had some sort of Waynesboro doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo flash frame here. Oh, here we go. That long corridor leads straight to my mine. The TNT I will explain in a moment. Okay, doodle-doo. And this is my mine, which is obviously in a completely different location on the map as my storage area, because the zombies that converged on my position over there now have to walk all the way back over to here. And obviously, once I've mined a lot, picked up a load of resources, I can then run all the way back to my storage, and the cycle continues. They never get to stay in a spot long enough to cause any damage to the upper ground, or even begin to start burrowing into my base. I mean, I've had some light surface damage, they've removed some mud, but nothing serious, nothing that's gonna worry me, you know. I just walk around above ground during the day. If there's a sizable hole, as them big fat bastards that spit acid tend to make if they get blown up, I'll just repair it with some stones. So not only is it stronger, but I can put traps, I can put more sticks and barbed wire or something, even more stuff to slow them down and kill them as they're walking around. So underground you are relatively safe, you know, in comparison to being above ground where you've got fucking spider zombies and zombies ripping your building apart and God knows what. Even some of the concrete structures in the like completely bombed out part of the wasteland, they're not as structurally sound as you'd like them to be. I mean, I bunked in one of those apartment buildings for a night, ripped to bits by the morning, absolutely ripped to bits. But yeah, this is my mine. Oh, one thing to note, this little part up here is going to be a drop site. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tunnel up to there, probably using shotguns, or I might build some ladders going up or whatever. And what that's going to be is I'm going to stand in the centre of my mine, say I'm missing, I want some shotgun shells and can't be bothered to build them. I'll stand here, wait for the zombies to converge on this location, fall through the hole, kill themselves on the floor, and I can loot their bodies until my heart's content, you know. Stay there long enough, I'll get about 10-15 zombies in about 5 minutes, I would have thought. And then if I go off and walk off down my corridor, the zombies will move away and I've got no worries about them falling through, because even the spider zombies fall. They aren't able to climb across the roof. They can climb up walls and in windows, but they cannot scale roofs. So I haven't got to worry about them crawling down and coming over the overhang and running down. So there's a good little trick there, is because after you've looted the map, obviously your resources start to get a bit bare, whereas zombies always spawn and zombies usually have decent loot. Now, this dynamite is not here for no reason. I've not just put it here. I'm not going to start blowing up my base. These two bits of I think it's sulfur or something like that. These minerals are used as a marker, because behind this wall, if I just pull my pickaxe out and show you, in here it's full of water. This is another exit. That's a really good tip to always remember, is that you don't want to box yourself in. It may seem safer having just one entrance, but if that entrance is compromised either by other players or zombies and you've got nowhere to go, you're pretty screwed, you know. But this, nice and hidden, the water can't get in because it's bricked up. And my thinking is, if I get attacked by zombies or players, all I have to do is, oh shit, they're coming in through the front door, run my ass down here, pull out a gun, and you get the picture. Dynamite goes off, corridor floods, no one can shoot or attack, because that's how the water physics work at the moment. You can't break blocks, you can't smash blocks, so you swim out here, and I've got another entrance going straight up to the surface from there. Now, I assume in the future they will be adding death from water, you know, breathing and stuff like that. So in the event that does happen, the entrance is only a short distance away from that dynamite, whereas this is a hell of a long way to come. So if I pull out a rifle or a pistol or something that can shoot it at this range, I'll be able to take that out, flood the corridor, and they've got to then swim after me, running out of air, whilst I've only got, like, say I shoot it from halfway down this corridor, I've not got far to go before I'm on the surface. So chances are, if I do it right, they'll come into the corridor, die, leave all their nice little loots behind, and I'll be able to just go up onto the surface, as I'll show you now. Go up to the surface, and that random bit of concrete sticking out the ground over there is a signal to me for where the entrance is. All I have to do is go over there, block it up, go in with me bucket, empty out my base, and I'm done, you know. This also, the surroundings of the door. I've never ever had a zombie come to the front door. Put 2 massive metal front doors up, nothing. Not one zombie's hit on the door once, as you can see. Perfectly intact. For some reason, they do not like walking into the river. If they can't see it, they don't seem to want to attack it. I've had, as you can see from these concrete pillars here, I've had zombies smacking to try and get in, but little bit of repair the next day, and it must be just 1 or 2 zombies that are smart enough. The rest of them just do the following me from above ground. But yeah, that's basically it. My base is all about keeping the herd of zombies moving above me. That is the main thing I can impart for survival after 8 days during the night in your base, and keeping base damage to a minimum. It's to just make a big base and keep moving, you know. This is only the start. It's only taken me a couple of days to make, and by days I mean like 4 hours a day play, maybe, if that. This is another secret room I'm gonna build for PvP. So I'm gonna have like storage in here, like some better weapons for if shit does go food bar and my dynamite trick doesn't work, it can run down here. And I've got a nice defendable stronghold. There's going to be a little ledge here, so they have to precariously walk across a small ledge to get to here, and I could just shoot them off as they walk to the door. It's all about the defences and being smart, you know. Secret doors, secret walls. It's all misdirection. Like, I've got storage at my main entrance, and the storage at my main entrance is going to stay there, but it's going to be full with what would look like a decent amount of loot, like some food, some water, some ammunition, a couple of handguns and stuff like that, so that people, when they get to there, hopefully they believe that's my only storage area, loot that, run off. Hopefully they don't walk up here to my saves. If they do and they loot these as well, it's alright, because back here I'm gonna have even more storage, you know. So it's just keeping, like, in the worst case scenario, it's keeping like loss of resources to a minimum, which in a resource gathering game like this is pretty paramount, you know. But anyway, that was a nice tour of my troll bridge. I'm Brian Cann, aka King Cann of Hate Me Gaming. Chuck us a like and subscribe, and if there's anything you'd like to see or anything you stuck on or would like to find out about 7 Days to Die, just drop us a comment in the comment box, and I'll see what I can do. Peace out. Bye.